Ladies and gentlemen, several of you sent this story to me today. And, earlier I was doing my Day of Atonement and just wanted to devote that time to the Most High, but now that's over. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that sent this story about Amber Guyger getting fired. I mean, really, how much of a victory is this when for the police chief, it was like pulling teeth for her. And it is very obvious no one is being, everybody is so biased in this whole thing. And we're just not seeing anybody on the side of this family. We heard from the prosecutor. She sounds like a defense attorney. And then you have the police chief who act like her hands are tied. She can't even discipline her own people. And we know that's all a lie. And then, of course, the Texas Rangers. They're the ones that came up with the manslaughter charge, which is not even appropriate. And then I'm hearing, and I don't know, I wouldn't doubt if it's true. People have told me that the police actually helped her move out of her apartments over there at the South Side flat. The police came in there and helped her move. So all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, her being fired really is no victory at all. This still does not give justice to the family that they deserve. And Amber Guyger is still a damn murderer. And we know what happens with cops in America. They get fired from one department. They just go over one county and get hired. Don't be surprised if she pops up with another police job just like Betty Shelby. It'll be no different. The only ones I feel bad for is his family. And it's a shame. Everything that happened, it was so obvious the cops are trying to shield this killer. The Texas Rangers too. And they will continue to do so, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't even be shocked if we later find out that she got police protection wherever she's living. They're providing her police protection. I wouldn't be the slightest bit shocked. Cops in America are dirty. And it's a damn shame. They work overtime to protect each other when something goes down. Wouldn't it be nice if they protected the public like that, ladies and gentlemen? Perhaps crime would go down. If they go above and beyond for the public, then maybe it would make a difference. But the only time we see these cops and these police unions and everybody go above and beyond is one of their dirt bags among them screw up like this one and does something wrong. It took them all day long to even go after her to be arrested, and she really wasn't arrested. She went over another county, which they said was 30 miles away, because she knew that county was predominantly white, and she turned herself in there. Then she had to get her social media off, scrubbing it from all the corruption and racism that she probably had out there. That's why she got it off of there so fast. And she scrubbed social media, her accounts off of social media. They said within hours after she shot both and Jane. You know, they just had his funeral not long ago. And I was watching some of Botham John's funeral, and his father did his eulogy, and it was a really good eulogy. You know, we haven't seen much of his father, but his parents are still married. And he has a sister and another brother. All we have seen, ladies and gentlemen, is everything they've done wrong in this case. How the hell do you search the apartment of the victim? And when it comes down to the killer, you just help her move out. Don't search anything. All I see is more wrong than right in this whole thing. And this is a clear reminder of what's wrong with law enforcement in America, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen countless shootings of unarmed and harmless, really, black people being gunned down, soft targets. And they become the victim, and the person they killed becomes the perpetrator. And they have managed to pull this off for so long. And then they find the alleged marijuana in his house, in his apartment, which I don't believe was his. And I'm going to go back to what I said before. She planned this whole thing out. And when she went into that apartment, she had a backpack and she had that weed with her. And she made sure she left it behind. And I wouldn't be surprised if she told them exactly where it was, so they would find it and come forward to the media. And that's exactly what they did. There's no justice for us in this country. And we're going to have to face the fact that this thing, this murderer, will walk. Just like all of her predecessors that killed unarmed men, women, and children and walked. I don't think there's too many people on this earth that don't know about the corrupt police departments in America. It's really known worldwide. Botham John was a black male. And we know America hate to give justice to black men. And when she goes to trial, They're going to fight like hell for her. And she doesn't even deserve it. Cops getting convicted in this country for being murderers is rare. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, they've already reassured her that she wouldn't go to jail. They've already done this. Just like they have in all of the other shootings. They reassure these cops that they are not going to go to jail. It's no exception in this case either. Her losing her job is probably the worst thing that's going to happen to her in this whole thing. Once this trial is over, she'll be right back with another police job. Probably not even a week after the trial is over. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.